Hello everybody, Zach here and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I hope you enjoyed the first two videos of it last week, one of which I didn't really go into in-depth on a topic, and then the second one I did, I kind of talked about my personal journey to lose weight and what have you. So I'm going to try to pick something to kind of talk about in each episode, and I feel like that'll make this kind of a two-part series. People that enjoy watching this, you know, an American Truck Simulator, and also people that want to be along for the ride to like kind of hear my thoughts on something potentially, and maybe it will allow the comment section to be just more than just about the gameplay and actually about a topic or what have you. Let's go ahead and start up the truck here. I've got two different mods in now. I've actually got one of them is a trailer mod, and actually you can see a DHL trailer over there and a couple different companies. Brown, never heard of them. That I don't know if that's a mod or not. And then I'm using Sweet Effects to make the game look a little bit better. So I don't know how night's going to be. Night's usually one of those things that is actually, it's, in my opinion, it's pretty hard to see at night inside of American Truck Simulator. So let's go ahead and pull out here. This is going to be the first, I don't want to say frustration, but does that look like I'm not going to make it? It totally does not, and I'm going up on the curb, and I'm gonna have to put it into reverse here. Back my truck up a little bit. Like, why would they start me off here? You know what I mean? I got enough problems. I'm gonna pretty much be like jackknifing it to get out of here. That's not what I want to do. As I don't go into drive, I was about to say I'm using sequential automatic, or not sequential automatic. I'm just using the automatic because I still do not have a shifter yet. I still plan on getting one of those, so don't worry about that at all. Are we gonna make that? Oh, shoot. Getting stuck on the curb there, kinda. Wow, that was actually really close. I absolutely hate how dark this is. And I apologize for that. Maybe I can turn the gamma up a little bit for you guys. Here, you know what? Give me 1 second to do that. Maybe I'll make it a little bit more palatable for most people. Alright, hopefully this isn't too bright for everybody now, but for me, in my opinion, it now allows me to see at night, which is a good thing. I actually played this just the other night, and yeah, it was very hard to see. So hopefully that everybody will be happy with that brightness change, as well as I've got to get acquainted with how Sweet Effects makes the game look and everything. I have yet to see it during the daytime. We'll see how well it looks too. Let's go ahead and go around here. I was actually a little bit closer to that inside lane than I wanted to be, or the other lane than I wanted to be. I'm gonna make this light. I totally just ran a red because I totally didn't make that light. That's great. Great way to start the freaking trip. So we're taking a load of TVs where to Los Angeles. So it will be about, what's the ETA? Thursday at 8:40, so it's about an 8-hour trip. Let's turn that off. Just drive with our truck. So like I said earlier, I want to talk about something kind of each time that I'm driving, for my own sake as well as for you, the viewer's sake too. Oh, listen to that. That sounds awesome. That sounds freaking awesome. Probably shouldn't use that when I'm just slowing down to a stop like that, but whatever. It sounds really cool. And that's all that matters, right? So I wanted today to talk about something that's not something that bothers me, but it is. It's morals. So some people question, well, where do morals come from to begin with? So I was raised primarily in a Christian household. Not to go into too much detail about like the church or anything, because there's a lot of people that are going to have their own opinions about what church is right, what have you. But I was raised, you know, with those kind of principles, and I think that was, for me, good. I think there were a lot of good things that I learned, and things that, like, I'm not saying you don't have in any other way, but, oh, come on, let me get on the highway here. But, you know, it put me, in my opinion, in the right direction. And there's a lot of people that I know, and a lot of kids that I grew up with where I don't feel like any of that was instilled in them. And I don't know if it was a missed opportunity, not missed opportunity, but their parents didn't instill them, or they didn't get, I don't want to say properly brought up, because it's moral decisions and all that are, I don't know, they're opinion based, essentially, for a lot of people. But in my opinion, there's like a lot of things to me that are clear on if like what is good and what is bad, at least for a decent amount of things. But again, that's very opinion based today. It's just, the thing that bothers me the most is we should just treat other people the golden rule, essentially. We should treat others how we would want to be treated. And that was all over every like wall in like elementary school, essentially. I did not want to do that. I actually wanted to put on my cruise control. Did I just set my cruise control? Yes, I did. So we're gonna be cruising here. So yeah, what am I trying to get to? Oh yeah, just the golden rule. You should treat others how you would want to be treated, and I don't think it's that hard. Now, the problem with that is that's something that's great to live by, but I don't see a lot of people live by it. And what I mean by that is even in just like traffic, day-to-day traffic, just driving, people are all about themselves and they don't take into consideration anybody else on the road sometimes. I'm not saying this is all people too, don't get me wrong. But you know, there's a lot of people out there that's all they're considering, themselves, their destination, and the people in their car. Now, I will agree to that aspect. You should almost drive defensively, where the people in your car, you consider keeping them safe at all times. But that doesn't mean that you're the only car on the road and you're the only car that should be taken into consideration in any type of event. So I don't know. It's the same that goes for business, essentially. I'm very much a believer in the customer is right, but to an extent, you know, the customer is not necessarily always right. You have to look at if they're being deceitful and they're wanting to lie to get money out of your business. You have to watch that, and it goes both ways. The business isn't always right too. There's a lot of business owners that probably believe the opposite of the slogan, the customer's always right. They probably believe the business is always right and the corporate policy is always right, and I definitely don't always agree with that. There's I don't know, I guess that just comes down to morals and how you were brought up. There's also certain people that watch the numbers and that's all that they care about. They don't put a face behind, and that goes both ways. Like, I worked in retail, so there was a lot of people that didn't put a face behind the employees and people they employed, and that's something you got to do. You have to take into consideration that the policies you're going to put in place and the things you're going to make people do. I'm going to get into this left lane because this truck's merging, and that's something that in real life, like what's happening right there with that truck getting on, that's something in real life that I would do for another truck on the road. I'm not a tractor trailer driver in real life, but that's something I would do for another truck because I know that they would be like struggling to get on or what have you. I'd even do it for other people. If there is space in the passing lane and somebody's trying to merge on the highway, I'm going to be the type of person to get over, because I would want that exact same thing for me. Or speed up. That person too that's in this, like if I'm in this lane and somebody's trying to merge, I'll speed up or slow down, as long as it's not going to impede anybody's ability to do anything really. It's something I'm gonna do. And I gotta watch my gas here. I should be good. Where's let me try to bring it up on the main display here, as well as not crash my truck. Oh, there we go. 484, 43. And what's our distance remaining here? 180. Oh yeah, we're good on gas. We are good on gas, and I think we're good on sleep too. Okay, so yeah, this will be an easy trip again. Not something that we really have to think about gas-wise. Luckily, I only have 100 gallons. That sounds so weird. I only have 100 gallons. But yeah, back to kind of that morality in like the business place and morality in people. You know, you have to remember that there is a face behind the things the things you make your employees do. And I even go as far as to like there were retail places that I worked for that would want you to be dishonest, and that's not what I like. I don't want to do that. You're making me. If I morally want to be honest, or I feel like I should be honest to a customer or what have you, and you want to tell me to be dishonest, that's just not right in my opinion. So I'm interested in what you guys think and how that all and how you were brought up, and do you kind of question those moral decisions, or do you just like do as you're told? That's another thing too. I watched a movie the other weekend was called The Experimenter, I believe. It's actually a really good movie. So I recommend you watch it. I think it's on Netflix, so I recommend you watch it if you have the opportunity. It's kind of odd in some ways, like the visual style and what have you. But overall, I think it's a good movie. It questions that, well, do you do just because you're told? Like, do you do just because somebody in quote-unquote a place of authority tells you to do something? And he was doing these experiments right prior or right along when the Nazis were starting to do things during World War II. And a lot of the trials after World War II, the actual Nazis that were put on trial were questioned, well, why did you do this? Oh, well, I was told. Well, does that make it excusable? You know what I'm saying? Like that, in my opinion, it doesn't make it excusable. You have to, it's really asking a hard question, essentially. But yeah, it's that thing of, would you jump off a bridge if your friends were doing it? Or would you jump off a bridge if your boss told you to do it? It's those kinds of things that we would say, oh, that's obvious. I wouldn't jump off a bridge in either scenario. But to a lot of people, definitely that authority figure telling you to do something for your job, for instance, most people do it. And that's kind of crazy to think. But yeah, I'm interested in what you guys have to say and what your opinions are on morals in the business. And just, oh, I have to pull into a way station up here. Dang it. I hate this. I'm gonna use my yeah, listen to that thing. It sounds awesome. Alright, let's pull up here. Oof, there we go. We're stopped. And I'm stopped. Come on. Don't make me... Really? That's so stupid. Make those registration zones bigger. If you could, please. Please, please, please. Alright, let's get up to speed here. Merge back onto the highway. It looks like we got the sun coming up over there. That's awesome, because I'm tired of this darkness. Alright, let's see if we can merge on here. Oh, definitely don't have time. Oh, no. Oh, man, that was very close. I did not want to do that, but it's what it is. We're on the road. Let's get going up to speed again. Yeah, but that's also the thing too. Honesty is hard for a lot of people, and that kind of plays into morals too, in that sense. Like, and what I mean by honesty is hard for people. Some people say, no, I'm honest, but there's a lot of people that while they're honest overall, maybe they don't tell extraordinary lies and they don't go about trying to lie. They still tell a lot of white lies, and that seems to be the most accepted thing. White lies, and white lies to your employers, white lies to your friends. It seems to be kind of the, I don't want to say de facto thing, like everybody lies and like it's okay to, but white lies seem to be generally accepted by most people, kind of regardless of religion and what have you. It just seems to be what it is. And I can't exactly tell you why, other than I feel like it's people think they're unimportant, so it's okay to do it. Almost, I don't know how else to equate, or something else to equate that to, but like, you wouldn't go out of your way to do something if you feel it's unimportant. Like if you felt like it was unimportant to wash your car, you wouldn't go out of your way to wash your car, for instance. So let's slow down here. We're gonna take this exit. So right, like you feel like it's okay to lie, because it's unimportant, or it's about something unimportant that nobody's really going to care about, or nobody's really going to catch you doing. I think that's where, come on, let's go, truck. Let's go. I think that's why a lot of people tend to do that type of thing. Same with the when presented with those moral dilemmas. Oof, gotta stop there. Don't want to wreck that classic car. Same with when people are presented with like moral dilemmas. Well, would you steal? And then the question comes, well, how much money, or what, of what value? But then, would you steal if nobody else would know, or you wouldn't be able to be caught? Well, there's probably a lot of people that their answer would change from if they were to be able to get, or if they were caught, or if it was 100% they weren't going to get caught. You know, there's a lot of difficult things that I don't know, that intrigue me in that aspect. I don't think that I would be that type to steal, but it does make you question, well, if there's no way for you to get caught, well, I don't know. It's that whole honesty thing of like putting money in into those little trays, those take a penny, leave a penny things. And there's a lot of places around here that have way more than just pennies, or they have a lot of loose change or what have you. Well, who would prevent somebody from just taking a bunch of that change? You know, again, that's a very small amount, so a lot of people wouldn't look at it even to steal it in the first place, probably. But I don't know, just some stuff to think about. I'm not saying that also too, if you didn't really enjoy, you gotta put on the brakes here. Got a truck and then an RV. Oh, he's letting me go, I think, or he's turning. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm gonna get going. Also too, I'm not necessarily saying all of my episodes of this are going to be this in-depth. If you did not enjoy this kind of discussion, oh man, I'm cutting into that lane pretty deep. And then we're going to be turning right again at another Eddie's. I think we delivered to an Eddie's before. Delivered yogurt or whatever. Bump, 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 bump. Alright, let's see. We're probably going to be delivering back there too. Classic Eddie's. Alright, let's see how we're going to be delivering. Oh man, I hate these stupid... That didn't register, really? That's dumb. I hate that. Where do you need it, Eddie? Of course, you need it right over there. Alright, well, what's the best way to go about this? I think we went the wrong way about it last time. Let's go ahead and pull forward into like one of these spots and then see if we can get our truck kind of like back that way. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes any sense. We're gonna go to outside camera and see what I'm even talking about. No, that makes no sense unless I was gonna loop it around backwards the other way. This was a stupid idea and I shouldn't have done this. And I'm just gonna back it right back up over the freaking... Oh no. Don't get my trailer stuck. Oh, just sliding it around. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Alright, well, again, you tuned in for the discussions and the easy drive. And then you leave with about 5 minutes of me trying to figure out how to park this stupid truck. So see, if I back the truck up around the entire store kinda, and take into account that that's not gonna get me out of the freaking lot. Or it's gonna get me out of the lot, but I don't want to be out of the lot. I should have broke it earlier. Yay, this is gonna be tons of fun. I don't want to hit these cars either. That's like a classic truck, and that's like a Range Rover. And I'm gonna just... Is this getting me out or in? Oh man. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I screwed myself. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's cheat again. Cheat cam. Let's go forward. Let's bend it like a lot. Put it in reverse. No. I don't want it to straight. Actually, hold on. Let's see if I can. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. This will work, I think. There we go. We're gonna back it up like we know what we're doing. I think. Okay. There's just broke one of my mud flaps. However you break a mud flap, I don't know, but I did. I did just now, so you don't have to think about it. Okay, let's put our wheels straight and then just back it on up. Back it on up. Yeah, there we go. Oh, so loud in my soul sounding. I apologize. I should remember to turn this down in post, but I didn't. Oh man, I really apologize because it's bad. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to do this legitly. Oh, that's not gonna do it. Well, luckily they don't count damage on the trailer when you're at such a low speed, I guess. Okay, let's go back into first person because that worked last time miraculously. Maybe it'll work this time too. Oop, reverse. Okay, let's do this. So hard with the freaking... Oh, hold on. We're gonna get this. Yeah, just... Bip-a-bip. This probably isn't even that hard either, like on the list of things to do in ETS or ATS. Gosh darn it. Okay, we're getting there, I feel. Let's just... Come on, let's just... do it properly. There we have not what we want to do, right? Nope, that's totally not what we want to do. Look at this. Great job, Zach. These people, there's like people outside, isn't there? Yeah, there's this guy over there like just standing by a bunch of carts. What is that truck doing? I don't know why he's Jerry Seinfeld, but he is. Stupid pole. Okay, there we go. We're getting nearly there, and when I say nearly there, we're not, but we're gonna be. Cheating. Can I hit those cardboard boxes? Yes, I can. And then I can, like, come inches from hitting the fence. Did I actually move one of the cardboard boxes by doing that? That's pretty awesome if I did. I'm moving cardboard boxes. Don't worry about them. Theirs are unnecessary. That's not going to be close enough, is it? No, not at all. No, we needed the trailer just a little bit over to the right. Yep, I get it. I understand that I suck at my job, that I cannot drive a truck. I mean, I could drive a truck all the way up to the parking part. Oof. And that's kind of, you know, the parking and unloading and all that stuff. Those are only two of the most important parts of the trucking. God dang it. That didn't. Ah. Somebody's going to have tips in the comments, I believe. And one of them's going to be don't use third person. Because I'm reversing it on myself, and I'm looking at it one way, and I'm doing it one way, and I'm 5 minutes of parking another way, and 2 minutes of parking another day, and die another day, and I'm... I was close. I was so close. But no cigar. Don't... That was a bad Arnold. Sorry. Can't hear of this freaking truck. Ooh, there's another... Oh, I guess that was less than another percent though, because it still said damage 1. Oh, come on, just get it in the... That's good enough. It's the back end's there. I can't do it. I can't do it. I got a good work. I didn't even get excellent because I spent so much time, and I get damage penalties. Gotta love it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed another episode of American Truck Simulator. I plan on doing either a live stream or maybe I'll do a Q&A while doing American Truck Sim sometime later this week. If you guys enjoyed this episode of American Truck Simulator, please like and subscribe. Really helps me out. Also, comment if you had anything to talk about with the discussion. I'd be happy to see your opinions down in the comments below, as well as potentially talk to you guys about some of the things that I talked about. And like I said, not all the discussions will have to be as in-depth as they were today. Not necessarily in-depth, but as heavy as you will, as morals and being honest and all that stuff come into play. Some, like I said, it's second nature. To others, we kind of have to fight an internal battle, and we have to kind of figure out what's right, what's wrong. But anyways, guys, until next time, I'll see you later.